What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Xross Chronicle, let's talk about the costumes and the additional bonus effect that the costume is actually going to provide to the characters in this game. Okay, it's so superb. I just really want to talk about this one with you guys right at the bat, and it's so good in this game. So first of all, just go into the shop section and just go into the costume area, alright? And this is the place where you can purchase a lot of costumes for your units, okay, right over here. And guess what guys, the costumes are pretty much a free-to-play content because you can pretty much buy them with these star stones. It's an in-game currency. It's not actually asking for your actual cash money, unlike any other RPG games right out there, which actually, you know, pretty much demands you of actual cash money to buy their avatars, extra costumes, and there we go. That's pretty much really sad, but in this game you are actually gonna get it by spending some star stones, which is too good. It's really great. Okay, I like it, and it's pretty much a reasonable price considering the extra costume plus its effect. Okay, so first of all, let's start with this Skadi. So she is gonna be having this pumpkin made costume, okay, right over here. And let's look into its effects, guys. First of all, she's gonna receive 30% bonus battle experience point, which is too good. I mean, like, if you just buy this right off the bat when you get a made Skadi, okay, first of all, and just equip this costume on her, and she is going to receive that 30% battle experience point, which obviously is gonna help her in gaining a lot of battle experience, right? Which is too good. The next one is going to be the costume effect. So now, finally, the main stuff, the main sugar, okay? So right over here, guys, it says lasting effect increases power by 5%, which is superb. See, by herself being a power type unit, or let's say strength type unit, or the red colored unit, what's going to happen is that, like, with the increase in power, she is actually going to have some extra HP boost, meaning like her hit points is actually going to set high. And the next thing is that, like, she's going to improve her attack damage as well. For herself being an attack type, I mean like a power type unit, okay, what's gonna happen is that, like, extra power stats is actually going to improve her attack stats as well. So that's really great in my opinion. It's too good. The next one is going to be the lasting effect. Now, this is where we are pretty much very interested in, okay? Increases the critical hit by 30. Wow, that's a lot, okay? For 15 seconds, Jesus. This is great, guys. This is great. This is really not something that you can underestimate, okay? It's too good. If you are attacked by an enemy when you are in the provoked status, and now that's the trip, okay? I mean, like, first of all, you need to get into the provoked status. Let's say if you are fighting against the unit like blue dragon, vampire, then you can be provoked, okay? And at that time, if you are being attacked, and at that time you are going to actually improve your critical hit by 30. So well, it's not really that bad either in my opinion, because like vampire and the blue dragon, they're pretty much a meta, okay? So if you are actually going to fight against them, then it will be pretty much easier to get over them very easily, okay? I mean, like, if you can actually improve your critical hit rate, that means like you will be able to deal the critical damage very easily, and that means like more damage output. That means like you will be able to control your opponent very fast, considering that vampire and blue dragon are pretty much the meta, okay? So that's that, okay? And if she is actually going to go into the yokai group, no additional effect, so she should be in the human group, and that actually makes a lot of sense, okay? Well, I would say like pretty impressive, but not super duper mega ultra amazing, okay? Because there is a little bit, like, you know, a limited condition. Now let's look into the another unit. That's gonna be Yuhwa, okay? She's pretty much a free-to-play unit. You can pretty much get her right at the bat when you are making a progression during the story mode. You will be actually asked to you know, like, make a selection between the Yuhwa and Lucy, I guess. Where's Lucy? Yes, Lucy, okay? We are actually going to discuss about Lucy a little bit later, but let's try to look into the Yuhwa. Okay, Little Witch. This costume's name is Little Witch, and she's actually pretty one of the good unit out there, okay? If you really would love to build her up, then this costume can actually really help her out a lot. And remember, Skadi is a 4-star net character unit, and Yuhwa is a 3-star net character unit, but still the price is same. So is it gonna be fair? Now let's talk about that one, okay? Let's look into its detail right over here, guys. The battle experience is gonna be the same, 30%, okay, no problem at all. So it seems like every costume actually is going to provide that 30% battle experience boost, which is too good. Next one is gonna be the costume effect, guys. Lasting effect Now, instead of just improving her power, agility, or intelligence by 5%, it's actually saying increases power, agility, intelligence by 700, which is too good. It's really great. I mean, like, it's amazing. It's amazing, okay? That's great, in my opinion. As a 3-star net unit, what's gonna happen is that, like, this type of, like, extra bonus status effect is actually going to help her to propel towards the same ranking as that of the 4-star net character units. Okay, it pretty much like makes her leveled up, and this costume is obviously going to give her a huge extra boost. Okay, so if you have Yuhwa and you are pretty much loving her and you would really want to like propel her to the next level, then this thing, you know, like Little Witch costume is actually going to help your Yuhwa to become very voracious. Okay, this is too good. Next one is going to be the lasting effect. It says when additional HP effect disappears, gives breakdown effect to nearby enemies for 10 seconds. Wonderful, 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 guys. This is too good because like Cyril doesn't have to like depend on the other characters, and additional HP obviously it's going to eventually disappear. Okay, all you need to do is just keep on playing and just keep on waiting around for the additional HP to disappear. And when it disappears, being able to give the breakdown effect to the nearby enemies, it kind of actually improves the damage output towards the opponent, I think by 50%. Okay, breakdown pretty much improves or amplifies the damage taken by the opponent by up to 50%, and that's not a joke. That's really great. You can actually improve your damage output just like that. Boom. Okay, and they can be very squishy. You can really set them aside very fast. Okay, and that's Little Witch Yuhwa, guys. It's really good. I like this costume. If you are pretty much owning a Yuhwa and you are liking Yuhwa, then I think it's definitely worth trying this costume out. And 2000 star stone, it's totally worth it. Now let's look into the Joker. I think Joker is a 4-star net character unit, alright, and let's look into it right off the bat. Okay, battle experience plus 30% as usual. Costume effect, lasting effect, guys. It says increases intelligence by 5%, which is alright. This is good. I mean, like, he's an intelligence type unit. That means like it will improve his attack by 5%, and also at the same time he's actually going to improve his magical resistance by that amount as well. So improvement in intelligence means like for him improve in his attack and improvement in his magical resistance. Next one is going to be the another lasting effect. It says when attacking an enemy who is in the state of silence, obviously he can inflict the silence of the opponents, deals additional damage, magic damage with 2000 attack, which is superb. In my opinion, that's really great. It's good. It's really good. Okay, 2000 attack is really damn good. It's a lot. All right. I think it's really great. If you really have like Scissor Hand Joker, you would really love to have him in your team, especially for the arena contents. Being able to silence your opponent actually makes them really pretty much, you know, like worthless, or let's say very effectiveless. Okay, and if you can actually also deal some additional damage during that time, oh my. It's good. It's really good. If you own a Scissor Hand Joker, I mean, like, I would definitely recommend you or suggest you to get this this costume right off the bat. Next one is gonna be Iruhwa. This girl right over here, I think she is of just 2-star, you know, like character unit. Okay, and what's gonna happen is that like it's still gonna cost you 2000 star stones. Okay, so let's see what bonus effects he's actually gonna get in order to level up with the 4-star net character units. Winter Festival Guide. Wow, Winter Festival Guide costume set. Okay, for the Iruhwa. So let's look into it right away. Battle experience will be improved by 30%. Lasting effect, guys, increases power, agility, intelligence by 1200. Holy Jesus. Okay, that's great. I mean, like, I love it. I like it. 1200. Wow. I mean, like, that will actually set her up really nice. This costume is so good, super duper good. It will really allow her to have a very good competitive advantage against even the higher tier type of like you know, character units. Okay, Spring Wind Recovery. It gives the target an additional shield of 10,000 for 10 seconds. That's always good. That's good. I mean, like, she's really trying to be a support type unit. So yeah, I mean, like, wow. Woo, that's good. I mean, like, if you guys are pretty much interested on this one, it's really great, and that additional shield is always going to be really great, especially for your tanking type units. If you really want to use her as an yokai, especially for your tank type units, like let's say Blue Dragon, Barong, it's always going to be in effect. Okay, and this is good. This is good. That's all I can say, Iruhwa. If you are pretty much fascinated with this unit, and if you think that like she can definitely be your waifu, then you have to pretty much get her costume right off the bat. Being a 2-star nat unit, I mean, like, she really needs this costume to set her apart, or let's say set her on the same level as that of the 4-star tier characters. Okay, next one is gonna be the Gumiho. So let's talk about the Gumiho, guys. It says Winter Festival Idol Gumiho. Okay, so what does it do is that like battle experience will be boosted by 30%, same as usual. Costume effect, lasting effect, guys, increases the agility by 5% as she is a 5-star nat character unit. Okay, so just a boost of 5% in the agility, but that's really great. I mean, like, a boost in agility means like a defense will be up and her attack will be up as she is an agility type unit as well, or let's say the green color type of unit. A lasting effect, guys, when attacking an enemy who is in the state of bewitch, deals additional damage magic with the 2000 attack. Bewitch itself, it's really an awesome negative status effect. I'm like, I really love this negative status effect, and on top of that one, being able to deal that additional damage of 2000 attack, holy Jesus, that's great. I'm like, this is really definitely worth trying out. Okay, I'm like, this is really great for Gumiho. This will really allow her to become very amazing. It just really sets her apart very nicely. Okay, that's Gumiho for you. I would really recommend you to get this Gumiho set up right at the bat as soon as possible if you get the Gumiho on your account. Next one is gonna be Lucy. Okay, this one is, I think, one of the really best costume that you can actually find. Okay, this is really great. Our Lucy is, I think, she's a 3-star nat character unit, and with this outfit she is actually going to be a very unique character indeed. I'm like, she is pretty much having a very great time in the PvP battles, in the arena battles. I'm like, I've been always looking into Lucy, and then like she's pretty much dominating me in the PvP battles, and I was like, what? How come this 3-star nat character unit is actually doing so much problem? Okay, and finally I came to realize this one. Okay, so first of all, it says Winter Festival Security Guide Lucy. Okay, and I'm actually going to talk to you guys like why this is very, very important. And the next thing is that like Lucy is a very free-to-play unit. You will be given a lot of choices in the story mode content. Whenever you are playing, you will be given a choice between selecting the beats with Iruhwa or the Lucy. I would really say please try to get Lucy. Okay, she is gonna be really great, especially for your arena content. And now I'm going to tell you guys like why. Okay, so let's look into this costume. This costume just makes her too good. First of all, guys, battle experience plus 30%, amazing. Costume effect, lasting effect, guys, increases the power, agility, intelligence by 700. Okay, well, for 2-star nat character units, it's 1200, right? For 3-star nat character units, it's by 700 points, which is great indeed. I mean, like, this would really allow her to have a very competitive level of competition against the 4-star nat character opponent team. And the next thing is that it says second weapon. Now this is OP. It attacks all enemies in the range and falls them. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, guys, like in arena content, when I'm really facing Lucy, I am always falling very, very frequently, and it's too damn irritating. It's superbly irritating. Okay, I really don't like the way that I'm falling. It's too OP. It just interrupts my gameplay momentum, rhythm, and she just really provide that amazing like boost up. And she also have like extra range bonus boost, and it's very hard to reach to her as long as the opponent team, or let's say your team, has a very good defense unit, like let's say Barong and the Blue Dragon combination. Okay, if you have like that one, she's pretty much unreachable, and from unreachable distance she can pretty much keep on falling you over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, this is very, very, very irritating. And it says it attacks all enemies, not just one enemy, all enemies in the range, and falls them. Like, what? Yeah, like, Jesus, this is very irritating, guys. I mean, like, I've really found this to be very OP in my opinion. Okay, it just really interrupts a lot, guys, and I really don't like this one. It's too bad. I mean, like, in the sense that like I'm an opponent. Obviously, if I have Lucy and I were to give this give this costume to my Lucy, I would be really happy to give it to her, but sadly I kind of did not have any guide like this one, and I just went for Iruhwa, okay, which I'm not actually using anymore. Okay, man, if you guys manage to actually pick up Lucy, then please please, please, oh god, please give this costume to her. It just makes her too OP, especially in the arena content, okay? And Lucy, one of the really amazing character unit right out there, thanks to her costume. Well, her skill sets are pretty much like meh, but with this costume, she's like superb. Now let's move into the next unit. That's gonna be Overlord. Well, Overlord, guys, finally, I'm like, from he's turning into a she. I'm like, are those boobs? I'm like, nearly look like boob, guys. I'm like, that scarf. Oh well, it says New Year Overlord. So it's a New Year costume right over there. And let's look into this right over that. He's a 4-star character unit, and the battle experience is going to be like 30% boosted up whenever he is under the effect of this costume. Lasting effect, guys, it says increases the agility by 5%. That's pretty great. There's a little bit typo error. He's an agility type character unit, and being able to get that 5% additional effect, that means what's going to happen is that like his defense is going to be boosted, and also at the same time his attack is also going to be boosted. Okay, so he will be able to deal more damage, and he will be able to tank some more damage as well, which is pretty great in my opinion. All right, so next one is going to be the Roaring of Lion. This additional effect, what it's actually going to do is that when hitting, it gives additional stun effects for 3 seconds, which is superb. Okay, it's really great. I'm like, stun is always going to be so good for any content in the game, PvE or PvP. Stun is stun. I mean, like, whatever the RPG game that you are going to play, stun is always going to be that superior type of negative status effect that you can apply on the opponent. I mean, like, you might be thinking that like 3 seconds is not really that great, but it actually comes in the hitting. Like whenever he hits, okay, it gives an additional stun effect for 3 seconds. It's too good. If you have an Overlord, this is a must-have costume right off the bat, okay? So if you have Overlord, please try to own this costume and try to provide it to him. This is definitely super duper 100, 200, 300 hyper giga ultra mega worth it, okay? That's Overlord for you guys. And next one is gonna be Mermaid. New Year Snow Mermaid, guys. This girl is too OP. She is fabulous. She's fantastic. She's good. She's really marvelous. Why? She's a control type unit first, and the next thing is that she can freeze the opponents to the end of the hell. Okay, she's too good. She can freeze. Freeze. Let's look into this one. Battle experience plus 30%. Lasting effect increases the intelligence by 5%. That's really great. She's an intelligent type unit. That means like her magical resistance will be improved. Plus her attack damage output will be improved as well with this intelligence boost up. Okay. Next one is going to be the lasting effect. Snowstorm cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds, which is amazing when attacking an enemy who is in the state of freeze with a basic attack. Which is amazing. I mean, like, yes, this is a conditional effect, but who cares? You know, who is Snow Mermaid? She is that kind of character unit who can actually freeze the opponents, and also at the same time she can provide a freezing effect to all the allies as well. Alright, whenever the allies are pretty much attacking, especially with the main skill number 1, I guess, they will be able to freeze the opponent with a 30% chance, especially if they are in the invincible state. It will be a 100% chance effect, okay? And that's like amazing. That's really great, isn't it? Right? And if the opponents are frozen, she's actually going to release her cooldown of this snowstorm really fast, okay? And that's super duper amazing. I mean, like, you will have a very good channeling of her freezing skill, okay? And that's great. I will say that, like, it's superb, and no additional effect for the yokai group. So if you actually place her in the yokai group, it's not gonna be really that great. So please try to use her as a human. And this is pretty awesome. She's one of the best crippler in the entire gaming history, okay? This one I mean, like, in the gaming history of the Xross Chronicle. And if you really possess the Snow Mermaid, I would really suggest you guys to get this costume ASAP. It will really allow you to have a better control over your opponent, especially in the PvP content. Jesus Christ, okay? This is great. This is really great. I like it. I have a very good thumbs up sign for this Snow Mermaid costume. Okay, next one is going to be Mari. This is a 2-star net character unit. Obviously, she's going to be free to play right off the bat. Whenever you are starting the game, she's going to be joining your team just like that. 2,000 star stone, so no wonder she's going to get a very huge stats boost on her costume effect. Battle experience point is going to be plus 30%. Great. Lasting effect increases the power, agility, and intelligence by 1,200, which is pretty awesome. Next one is gonna be the Aim Shot. Okay, inflicts additional 3000 damage physical when hit. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Okay, I mean like 3000 damage is awesome, but I really don't think like it's really that super duper awesome though. I mean like, all right, I mean like in the earlier content of the game, in the early game, it's superb. Okay, you will have much easier time in making a quicker progression through the gameplay. Having Mari around and that 300 damage boost right off the bat, it's too good. I'm like, you can pretty much KO your opponents very fast. You might even have like boosted up advantage in the arena content, but as you keep on progressing on, you are actually trying to access into more harder contents, then 3000 damage might actually start to come short. Okay, so for early game, really amazing. For late game content, it's like so it's really up to you guys. It's really up to you. If you are having a little bit of like bonus surplus of your like star stones, then you can pretty much invest on it, or else like in the general case scenario, I would say like meh. Okay, meh. if only and only it were to be like of Lucy, I mean like this is a game changing. Okay, it actually just changes the capacity, the ability, the capability, the rating, the like the rating of the Lucy. Okay, being able to attack all enemies in the range and fall them. Her range is too good. It's mind-blowing range. Okay, I'm like, she can actually attack from a very far distance, and on that one she's going to attack all enemies and fall them. I think this one, the Lucy costume, is actually the most awesome costume of everyone. Okay, it just receives her really amazingly. It just transforms her. Okay, it's a transforming skill indeed, compared to any other units out there. So I would say like that's that, guys. That's really that one. Okay, so yeah, these are the pretty much limited type of costumes that you are gonna get for right now. The next costume is actually going to be of that of Inugami, which you are obviously gonna get for free as soon as you make a new account, I guess. I'm not pretty sure about that one, but I was able to get that one, so that's what I can say. But well, let's try to talk about the Inugami costume. Okay, let's see if we can actually see something. Let's go into the equipment, and yeah, this is actually the section if you are pretty much having a costume of a certain particular character unit, and you might be wondering like, oh my god, I have a costume and I have a character, so where am I actually going to equip the costume? So this is the place, guys. Just go into the character information, go in the equipment section, and inside the equipment section right over here, you will be able to select a costume. Okay, so there we go. So let's try to look into this costume effect right over here, guys. It says lasting effect increases the agility by 5%. Obviously it's not available in the shop, it's going to be provided for free for you guys. Okay, and the lasting effect right over here, it says increases the attack by 1600 for 30 seconds. Okay. Every time you defeat an enemy, up to 5 stacks. Okay, so as long as you can defeat the enemy, you will be able to get this attack boost right off the bat. Very amazing. Okay, especially for the PvE content, because obviously there are so many minions that you are going to take care of right off the bat, no problem at all. And having that extra boosted of like 1600, especially if his HP goes below 50%. Holy Jesus. Okay, he's actually capable, he's actually capable of dealing massive amount of damage, a massive amount of damage, and this costume is really gonna help him out a lot. Okay, and that agility boost up obviously gonna improve her, it's gonna improve his defense stats plus his attack stats as well. So definitely a must have, like a costume which is obviously a free to equip. It's gonna be really readily made available to you guys, but I really don't know what's gonna happen in the future. But for now, we are actually getting it. So if you guys are pretty much pretty much confused if you really should get Inugami or not, I would say like hell yeah, because the Inugami is still a free-to-play unit. All you need to do is complete the 7-day festival. Okay, so right over here, guys, please try to finish this 7-day festival and you will be able to get him. And the event ends at 15 days and 7 hours, so there's still some time. Okay, let's try to get it right at the bat ASAP. I've already made a guide on this one. If you guys have any problems, please do ask me out. Inugami is one of the really amazing unit out there. Please try to get him ASAP. You are also gonna get his costume, which is so amazing as well. So try to get him. Free-to-play unit, and he can actually deal awesome damage. Okay, so that's that, guys. So this is it for today, guys. If you have any like extra questions, queries, or kind of like enthusiastic questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Let's discuss on it together, and see you guys in the next video.